Hello, world. Recently, the Israelis celebrated 40 years since what they call the reunification of Israel. I'm not quite exactly sure what is unifying about shooting a bunch of people of Arabic descent and claiming that the piece of dirt you're standing on belongs to you and was given to you by God. But that aside, where do you even begin to cover this massive legacy of tragedy? The early invasion, the decaying Palestinian situation between one another, the infighting, the Israelis' recent bombing, their bombing in November, their bombings all throughout the 40 years that they've been there. What do you say about something that's so incredibly overwhelming? A cycle of violence that you can track the source of, but you cannot track the end to. The fact that Palestinians and Israelis, about 2 generations of which, have been born with this conflict as almost the center of their lives. Israeli troops and tanks still rolling through the streets, artillery still pointed at Gaza, firing shells into civilian areas with relative regularity. How do you begin to talk about this, especially when, if you criticize the violence of the Israelis, they accuse you of anti-Semitism. Oh, you must just hate Jews. Well, all we did was roll through their city with tanks and machine guns, kill a whole bunch of them, and stick up a wall and said you can't come back in. I guess they just hate Jews. As you can see, I'm completely rendered speechless by everything that I'm looking at. It's beyond comprehension. It is almost beyond repair. It's the generation of a feud that could last for hundreds of years if we're not careful, and especially the Israelis don't seem to be driving for any kind of a real peace. Hell, they celebrate a day which almost the entire Arabic nation remembers as the day the West invaded. Well, good luck to everybody in that region, and cheers to that.